Every time you eat, your body is working behind the scenes, breaking down food into nutrients and deciding what to use for energy and what to store for later. The problem? When you eat more than your body needs, that later storage turns into body fat. But how does this actually happen? How does a simple meal get transformed into extra weight? Today, we'll explain the science in a simple way, covering digestion, insulin, and how your body decides whether to burn or store energy. And stick around because I'll also share some key tips to avoid unwanted catch. If you eat more energy than your body needs, it doesn't just disappear. Instead, your fat gain. Let's dive in. Every time you eat, your body takes that food and converts it into energy. That energy is what fuels everything, from walking and exercising to simply breathing and thinking. But here's the body stores the extra energy for later use. And where does it go? You guessed it, into fat cells. But how does this process actually work? What happens to the food after you swallow it? In this video, we're going to break it all down in simple terms. We'll cover how your body digests food, how it decides what to use for energy, and why excess food turns into fat. Plus, I'll share some tips on how to keep your body from storing too much extra fat. Let's get started. The digestion process. When you eat, your body immediately begins breaking down food into smaller components so it can be used for energy. Everything you eat falls into three main macronutrient categories: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. Carbohydrates, like bread, rice, and pasta, get broken down into glucose, which is your body's preferred source of energy. Proteins, like meat, fish, and beans, break down into amino acids, which help build and repair muscles and tissues. Fats, like oils, butter, and nuts, break down into fatty acids, which your body can use for long-term energy storage. Once carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, they enter your bloodstream. This causes your blood sugar levels to rise, signaling your body that energy is available. But what happens next depends on how much energy your body actually needs. Oh, and by the way, before we move to the next important point, if you're liking what you're hearing, hit that like button. Let's give it some love. And if you don't want to miss out on our next cool video, smash subscribe and ring the bell so you're the first in the know. Now, drop a quick I subscribe in the comments and I'll personally welcome you to the family. With that said, let's continue. The role of insulin. As soon as glucose enters your bloodstream, your pancreas releases insulin, a hormone that helps move glucose into your cells, where it can be used for energy. Think of insulin as a key. It unlocks the doors of your cells so glucose can enter and be burned for fuel. If your body needs energy right away, like after a workout, glucose is quickly used, but if you're not very active or you've eaten more than your body needs, insulin directs some of that excess glucose to be stored as glycogen in your muscles and liver. Here's the problem. Your glycogen storage space is limited. Once those tanks are full, any extra glucose gets converted into fat through a process called lipogenesis. This fat is stored in your fat cells, leading to weight gain over time. How excess calories turn into fat. Now, here's where things get interesting. Your body prioritizes burning carbohydrates first because they're the quickest and easiest source of energy. That means if you're eating a diet high in carbs and calories, your body will burn carbs first, while storing extra fats and proteins instead of using them for fuel. So what happens to those extra calories? No matter if they come from carbs, fats, or protein, when you consume more energy than you burn, your body stores the excess as triglycerides inside fat cells. These fat cells can expand, and when you consistently overeat, your body keeps adding more storage. That's how weight gain happens over time. The role of metabolism and energy balance. At the core of weight management is energy balance, the relationship between calories in and calories out. If you eat more calories than you burn, caloric surplus, your body stores the excess as fat, leading to weight gain. If you burn more calories than you consume, caloric deficit, your body taps into fat stores for energy, leading to weight loss. Your metabolism plays a huge role here. Some people naturally burn more calories at rest, while others have a slower metabolism. But the key factor in fat storage or fat loss is energy balance, how much you eat versus how much energy you use. How to prevent excess fat storage. So how can you keep your body from storing too much fat? Here are a few key strategies. Eat in moderation. Instead of overeating large meals, focus on balanced portion sizes and avoid excessive snacking. Stay active and exercise. Regular physical activity helps burn excess calories and prevents them from being stored as fat. Strength training can also help build muscle, which increases your metabolism. Prioritize whole foods and protein-rich meals. Foods high in protein and fiber keep you full longer and help regulate blood sugar levels, reducing fat storage. So the key to managing body fat isn't about avoiding food altogether. It's about balancing energy intake and energy use. By understanding how your body processes food, you can make smarter choices that prevent unnecessary fat storage. Whether it's eating in moderation, staying active, or prioritizing whole foods, small daily habits can make a big difference in your health and body composition. With that said, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you have any questions or personal experiences with weight management? Let me know. And until next time, stay healthy and stay active.